So, what are the typical closing costs for buyers and sellers? Well, closing costs in California can vary, and the responsibility for payment may be negotiated between the buyer and the seller. Here's a common general overview of common closing costs for both the buyers and the sellers in California. For buyers, number one, the loan origination fee. Typically, it's about 1 to 1.5% of the loan amount. And you can coordinate that with your lender. Appraisal fees around $400 to $600, but can vary on the size of the property. Number three is your credit report fee, approximately $30 to $50. Title insurance, the cost can vary, but it's often around 0.2% to 0.5% of the purchase price. Escrow fee usually is split between the buyer and the seller, ranging about $500 to $2,000 depending on the sales price. And the home inspection fee varies based on the inspector and the property, typically around $300 to $600 depending on the size. Also, recording fees, the cost to record sale with the county around $50 to $100. Property taxes, prepaid property taxes from the date of the sale to the end of the fiscal year. There's a lot of different fees, so make sure that you confer with your agent. For the sellers, real estate agent commissions typically around 5 to 6%, and it's negotiable by law. Split between the buyer and the sellers, so you have to split that fee. Transfer taxes vary by location, but it's common in California. Prorated property taxes, sellers pay their share of the property taxes up to the closing date. The title insurance, the seller often pays for the buyer's title insurance, and the escrow fees usually are split between the buyer and the seller. Home warranty, if offered, the seller might provide a home warranty costing around $400 to $600, and that's something you definitely want to make sure if you're a buyer, make sure that that seller is going to offer you that fee to cover, dishwasher, the stove goes out, AC goes out, you want to have those to cover those fees. And something normally happens within 30 to 90 days after you buy a property. Notary fees typically around $50 to $100. Recording fees, the cost to record the sale with the county. Keep in mind that these are estimates and actual costs can vary based on the factors such as the property value, location, specific arrangements made during the negotiations of the agreement. It's advisable for buyers and sellers to work closely with their professional real estate professional and, if needed, a real estate attorney to understand and navigate the specific closing costs associated with their transaction in California. If you have any other questions, call me. I've got a team of professionals to help you win in the game of real estate.